Well, hello, everybody. Welcome back to Best Life and Beyond. We're home on the couch. We're chilling.
Yeah, we're going to have a little bit of a channel chat. We've been trying to do these, at least every other week or so.
Yeah.
So a lot of you said you enjoy them. You like to just kind of keep them on while you're driving or what have you. So
Yeah. It's
maybe-
like a touching base type thing. Since we're having trouble getting to our lives, which we'll discuss that later. This is a way where we can kind of stop and, reflect a little and, just chat with you guys.
And then you guys can listen to the dulcet tones of Katie and Spencer from Best Life and Beyond.
Whatever that may be.
Before we get started, if you haven't yet, please take a second to subscribe to our channel. We are constantly doing new fun things and then also repetitive fun things that we like to do.
Yeah.
Sharing our lives here at home and traveling and all kinds of great stuff. So again, take a second to subscribe. It is completely free.
It's a great deal.
And speaking of free, we're going to talk about the freedom of 4th of July.
Wow.
I know.
The segues, Katie has increasingly become more adept to segues, and they're becoming,
They're great.
Yeah.
Like I said, though, we just came off of 4th of July, and boy, was it fun. I feel like this was our best 4th of July yet. I hope you all at home, if you celebrated, had a very good time. And even if you just had the time off work, you were able to relax, maybe spend time with yourself, your friends, your family, whatever it was. Yeah, I hope it was great. Yes, it was America's 250th birthday.
It's
How
wild.
Cool.
When I was a little kid, I remember a little bit the 76, the bicentennial. That was the last, big one. And then now this was cool. I feel like it's still here. You know what I mean? Like it's obviously it kind of crescendoed with the 4th, but
It was still a really good time. This was actually I want to say our 3rd year in this house.
Whoa.
So it was our 3rd 4th of July, which...
I thought you were going to say 2nd. I was going to go, yeah, well, that's crazy.
No, the fact that it was our 3rd 4th of July in this house, and I feel like it was the best yet.
Yeah.
We had some friends over. We had my stepdad came over. My mom, she didn't. So Kaylee is my niece is kind of primarily over there. She was actually with her dad, which we FaceTimed with her watching fireworks. But my mom was like, I just want to relax.
Yeah.
And so we sent her home some pie and she was like, I just had a day. I watched TV.
Yeah.
I relaxed. I was like, get it, Mom.
Yeah.
So sometimes if you ever don't see her at our house on Instagram or whatever, it's honestly because she just wants to chill.
Can't blame her.
I can't blame her. But over here, we had a good time.
We did. We had, so we got a new little setup in the back. We've been needing a table in the backyard for a while. So we got a new patio set up.
Finally, you guys, if you've watched our videos before, you'll see that we had this old, really good, sturdy, really great table, but it was like
a dining room, kitchen, off the kitchen dining room table, you know, if you have a space next to your kitchen where, you know what I mean? One of those with the wooden chairs.
It was a kitchen table.
It was
a very old.
With a leaf in it and everything.
Well-made kitchen table. But we had used it for so long. And I think originally we got it maybe at some sort of a garage sale or something back when we were living in the apartment.
Yeah.
I think we got it when we moved in with Adam. I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
So we got that and and it's funny because I think it even had a time when it was used as a little bit of an arts and crafts. So it had some paints on it. It was just, but it was a good sturdy table and we didn't have we're like, you know what? Let's just use it in the back patio.
Because we didn't have one and we just were focused on other things. And it seemed like the right time to go, you know what? We're spending more time back here with, the barbecue and the pizza oven and other things. And so we thought, and we're filming and stuff and we just need space. So we upgraded. And it was really cool. It was, ironically, 4th of July. It was a sale that was going on at Home Depot.
Yeah,
and we scored. So
it was really good. So we got that set up. It was really nice that Pixar Charlie was able to come over. We don't see him too much in videos. Yeah, we don't see him too much in videos as often. Life was just so different where we could all just go to Disneyland on a whim, hang out there, have fun.
Yeah.
Life is just not like that anymore for several reasons. But, Disneyland, as you know, it's a completely different situation with reservations and, and then of course with all of our lives,
the spontaneity of it, like how we met Pixar Charlie kind of, and how we became acquainted with him was bumping into him in the park,
multiple times.
And so, like Katie said, that doesn't really happen because there's that came of spontaneity.
Yeah.
And like, oh, you happen to be here and I happen to be here. That's so hard to find now because of the reservations and it's just, that doesn't align. So, we were lucky we got him because he made it with, how many pies did he bring?
3. So we got to try finally, and I'm talking like this is 4 years, maybe more. We had talked about the Julian Pie Company and how
down in San Diego,
Charlie is a apple pie connoisseur. So his favorite apple pie, he kept telling us, Julian. Yeah. We just have not been able to make it work to where we could all go up there during the fall. And I think part of that though was because we exclusively at the time were doing Disney vlogs, and that was kind of like our thing, and we were there all the time, so it was kind of hard to like go and film other things. So that was a little bit of it, plus work and family, life, right? So finally Charlie's like, I'm gonna go.
He went out of his way, and grabbed them. And
so originally,
oh my gosh.
Originally we were gonna do just the apple peach, because he's like, you need to try that, the
combo.
Dutch.
Yeah.
So he was like, you just need to try that, and I said, listen, Charlie, if you're going, I'm going to pay you. I want to try.
Oh, yeah.
I want to try one of their other pies, and I want to try an OG. So he's like, okay, place the order. And he said when he got there, the pies had just got out of the oven to pick them up.
That he had to wait
while they boxed them.
Yeah. Oh, that's so amazing. And
those pies were so good.
The apple peach combo was really good.
Unexpectedly good.
I expected more of a peach pie thing, but it kind of created its own flavor.
Yeah.
The blend. And then the cherry pie was like
so tart, so good.
I'm still eating it.
Yeah, no, it's delicious. I think we ate our last little piece yesterday. That was it.
Oh yeah. So it was, last night I kind of, and by the way, Katie did an exceptional job on the old barbecue out there. Chef Katie, she is currently studying to be a pit master.
I am.
She's studying under a pit master,
I like to think
it's like Obi-Wan and Luke Skywalker. It's like,
I'm trying, man.
Pretty intense.
I've got goals.
But we had great food, and it was like everything kind of lined up. Like it was.
Yeah, it all worked out really well. And then our friends Cheryl and Diane came over. That was really nice. So it just ended up being just a really fun, relaxing 4th of July, and just everything you want to do: hamburgers, hot dogs, pie,
patriotism,
good vibes. It was just everything good. It was relaxing and fun, and I kind of feel like I really, really decompressed for a day or two. Even the day after, we really did nothing. Like we really did nothing, and that was so good. And prior to that, we only had like a day before, because we were in Vegas.
Yeah.
And that was, again, I'm the tone I'm going for is gratefulness, because our trip was so much fun.
Yeah, it was good.
It was so much fun.
They're always fun.
Yeah.
But this one kind of just, I don't know. I think
it hit different.
It did. And I'm going to, dare I say, it had something to do with, I think, our headspace going in.
True.
Which I think is really important on trips, and what are your goals, or what are you trying to achieve, and what and I think for us going up there over the years, we've been going there for a while together, and separately for even longer.
Yeah.
I think we both were like lined up on what we wanted to do, how we wanted to do it, and how we wanted to present it to YouTube. I think we were both like, yes. And it was almost like we just looked at each other like,
we
got it. Yeah. And so it made it really natural. And that's our goal. So much is to just make this natural as possible. And like the camera part is the only thing that's like inserted that's different in the microphones, that process. But we try to like make that disappear and just be pure about what we do. And I think that last trip was a good example of that.
Yeah. Like we really didn't, I think what Spencer's trying to say too is like the way when we shoot our trips or we shoot anything at home, we really just don't want it to look performative in any way. We really want you to feel like you're with us and we're explaining things, and we're not experts on everything. We don't want to always come at it where it's like, and sometimes you watch videos for information. Sometimes you watch videos for entertainment or relaxation. We always want it to feel just authentic and real and, whatever. So that I really feel like we were in the same headspace. Even like losing, we lost a few times. Our favorite game, craps. Yeah. We did terrible.
We got annihilated. Yeah. And
that trip, sorry.
Yeah, it happens. And that's the thing. That's the beauty though, is that there's all these other options out there, which we wanted to try. And that's what made it so fun, is trying all the carnival games that they call them or whatever. The battleship,
the roulette,
naval strike, and free fall roulette with the cosmic crash and all that. That was refreshing on such a level. Like the game, it was going to be refreshing just playing them, but we actually like won and did okay. Yeah. And so it made it like, oh my gosh, like, it
was addicting, the battleship game. Like when I tell you, that was so addicting. It was so hard to stop. Like had it not stopped me, I'd have kept buying more missiles. Yeah. I was like, I couldn't stop myself.
I know.
It's bad.
It's too easy because you're like, no, because if it just gets one more, that means you get another one. And so, yeah.
And I do want to say with those videos, and I probably need to start, I would like to start remembering to say it, but when we show gambling on our channel, please remember to gamble responsibly. Yeah. Like if you have an addiction or anything like that, there are plenty of resources out there. We gamble very responsibly, but we want to make sure that we're promoting to be responsible about that. When I say that, not to, change the good vibes, but it is a serious thing. And when we show something like that, I'm like, I want to make sure I say it. And it is something I want to get better about saying.
It's the old rule, only gamble with money that you would be willing to just
part ways with,
and it's fine. It's like if you were to give it away to somebody who needed money or something, here, just keep it. It's fine. I don't,
You have to be okay with that.
Yeah, going in, and don't expect gambling to change your life or something like that. Like, I'm broke and I need to, come up and maybe I could just double this and then I'd be,
And I know, you guys probably all know this, but I kind of say it with my cooking videos. Sometimes not everybody has heard those things, so it's better to say it. Even if one person needed to hear that, then we've done our job. So that being said,
I'm telling myself, Katie, as I'm terribly irresponsible.
So irresponsible
when it comes to gambling.
Just bad.
That I have to be careful. No.
Terrible.
It's just so much fun, I think, for us that it's good that we're a team because we reel each other in because we both get like, we get like Clark Griswold when he's in Vegas Vacation, where he just gets glazed over
in a very fun way. And again, we set aside a certain amount. Like we are very strict about it. It's usually $300 or $500. Very rarely do we go.
I don't think it's ever even gotten to
500. I don't think. No.
We're usually pretty.
We're very conservative so that we can play the games and enjoy the bonuses or the fun. Someday I might like up it a little bit just to see. I don't know, but we'll see. I don't know.
I always like to kind of play that, like, if I come up a little bit,
play with house money.
I'll use their money because there is that logic. Some people think, well, that is your money. You just earned it, which is true. But it's also true that you showed up with $5 and you put it on the pass line and then you built from there. So if you end up building up, $200 and then losing all of it, you only lost $5. And Katie would call that girl math. I would call it just.
I try to explain girl math to him all the time. I don't know what he did the other day, but he was like.
She got so excited.
Yeah. Was it that you used cash? And I was like, oh, it's basically free then. I don't remember what it was. It was something though.
Know.
There was something though, and I was like, "You just did girl math. Go you!" Oh, you were buying something, and you were like, "Oh yeah, but if I wear this so many times," and I said, "Exactly. If you wear it so many times, it factors out to only like $5 a wear or $1 a wear. So there you go. It's girl math. If you know what girl math is, comment below.
I just try to justify it. Like with the table in the back, I was like, it was funny because we were going to Home Depot for an entirely different reason.
Yes.
One of which was a lot less money being spent.
Mm-hmm.
But this was so important. It was like, this needs to happen.
Well, first of all, it was on sale.
Well, yeah, that was huge.
And you had some gift cards from your birthday.
Correct.
Or Christmas, one of the two.
Correct.
They're both in December. I don't remember which one.
Right. My dad and Henry.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, it was the thing to do. And I just was like, no, we're going to use it so much,
Yeah.
So.
That was good. If it's taggable or something, I will try to tag it.
Oh, yeah.
I'll see if it is. I don't know.
What was it called? It's called I forget the name.
Holly Cove.
Oh, it's like it was called Holly Cove. Right.
I'm surprised. And you put that whole thing together like in like an hour, which was crazy because it was 2 giant boxes. We had to take 2 trips from Home Depot.
2 boxes, yeah.
Because they were that big.
One was like a square box, and then the other one was like, a flatter box that had like the table in it. I think that was the table one. But yeah.
I mean, that was crazy.
It was wild. And one of the chairs was messed up, and Home Depot, God love them, they gave me a demo, one of the, what do they call it when they have the display?
Oh, display, yeah.
I went back and I said, hey, I got 2 of the same arm.
Yeah, like there's 2 arms, and you know how they like curve out? Yeah. For some reason, it was labeled completely wrong, and the manufacturer gave them 2 of the weeks.
It was like having 2 left shoes, basically. And so I went back to Depot with it, and I showed them, and they were like, oh, man. They go, you know what? Just take one of these display models, because I told them it was the 4th when this happened. It was in the morning, and I was like, oh, man, we got people coming over. What do I do? And he goes, just take one of these. That's, it's the display model, and it's better than having us rip open a box in the back.
And then it would mess somebody else up, whereas the display model, they're going to discount it and whatever anyway.
So thank you, Home Depot. You guys are awesome for backing up your stuff. That
was really cool.
Otherwise, if I would have had to call the company, it would have taken weeks, and who knows if I would have got anything. And
I mean, and it was probably a very honest mistake. Stuff happens nowadays.
Oh, yeah.
We were just like, oh, man.
They're labeling hundreds of parts,
That was pretty crazy.
Yeah.
But either way, it was a very good 4th.
Yeah.
Vegas was great.
Yeah.
Speaking of Vegas, I already booked our next trip because I don't know if you caught it, but we were talking about how we're trying to go every month at least. And if not every month and a half.
And by the way, that was something that we wanted to do, and we started to do before we even lived in this house.
Yes.
We were in Irvine, I remember, and we had started to go a little bit more, and we thought, let's just go once a month. It's so great. It's like, why not, and keep it in our thing, and now we're able
repertoire.
to... Our repertoire. Our, what do you call it? Your portfolio.
Our portfolio.
That was the word I was looking for. I couldn't think of it. I was just sitting here going,
I had a better word, so you're welcome.
We'll see. It was appropriate. Thesaurus. But yeah, we're going back, so...
I know, I already booked it. And then coming up in August, what's coming up again? I just feel like there's something else that's really great.
Oh, boy.
Leo season. Shout out to all my Leos.
Katie's birthday, which is in the middle. It's kind of the middle to the later part of the month, but she doesn't care. She tries
Nonetheless, it's still great.
She tries to celebrate the 18 days prior, and then 11 days after? Is there 31? And yeah, there is.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a long birthday month for me.
Oh, boy.
Leo season. Shout out to you if you have an August birthday coming up like I do.
Do you guys have like a hidden thing where you guys go, something like the...
If we see each other, we if we know a fellow Leo, we hug each other and we go,
oh. So no one can see it. It's like the secret thing.
It's the secret thing.
The secret handshake.
The paw shake. Yeah, you wouldn't know. You wouldn't know, Sagittarius. Even Greta can do it though.
I'm like a half horse guy with a bow and arrow, dude. I could mess you up.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I wouldn't, because I wouldn't. I'm
king of the Pride Lands.
Yeah.
So. Well. Anyway, so that's coming up in August, and I know that that's just exciting because I kind of have an idea of what I want to do for my birthday. I feel like you might know. I told you about it. Briefly, very briefly. I was kind of like, it was like 10:30 at night when we were getting really tired, and I was like, I think I want to do this for my birthday. You're like, yeah. And then that was it.
Okay. I think I could dig it out of my memory here. Right now, I'm like, I do remember that vaguely, but I thought you were partly joking, but then...
you might not remember. I feel like you might not. But the point is,
I do though. I remember it, so I could
okay, after this,
I could replace it with something else and get away with it too. I know I could.
Okay, probably, but I know what I have a feeling we're gonna do something fun.
Okay.
So, speaking of, another thing that's coming up is the Orange County Fair.
Oh, it's a fair.
I think that starts on July 17th.
It's a good fair.
It's the same day as Disneyland's birthday.
Oh, it is interesting. The OC Fair is good because it's technically Costa Mesa, right?
It's in Costa Mesa, yeah.
So you get that ocean influence.
Yeah.
So it can be hot.
Oh, yeah.
It definitely can be hot, but it can be, kind of marine layer influence where it's not, it's not like going to the LA County Fair where it's, it's going to be roasting pretty much
I've never been
most of the
there.
time. Well, I think it's more inland, LA County Fair. Not that it's bad. It's a great fair. I'm just saying it can be hotter
Yeah.
because of where it is geographically. You know what I mean?
It does. The Orange County Fair does get like cold at night. I mean, it gets cold at night here too.
Yeah.
Like, that is one thing about Southern California, is that it can be 90 degrees during the day, and most of the time, minus if we have a little bit of a heat wave, it cools off at night, and it feels so. By the time we take Greta for her WALK, we're wearing jackets, and
it can sometimes drop like 20 degrees. Yeah.
Yeah, it is very nice. It makes me so grateful. And the mornings are pretty chilly, but not freezing in the summer. It's so nice. But the point is, when you're down in Costa Mesa, I always tell people, you might think you don't need a little jacket. I always tell people, almost anywhere in Southern California, bring a little hoodie. Bring a little hoodie, because 9 times out of 10...
This is Katie's advice for people, like in general. People, they're trying to find a restaurant to eat at. They're like, hey, do you know how to get to the Beverly Center? And she's
bring
like,
a hoodie.
Bring a hoodie. They're like, what?
Just bring a hoodie. Trust me. They're going to be like, why? Thank me later. That's all you need.
Be like, great. That's way out of context. I just need to get to the Beverly Center.
Hoodie. You keep it in your car. I do. I always do. I always have at least 2. When I was going to Disneyland often, I always kept a pair of ears in there, like mini ears. Like, it's just what you do. It's kind of like I always carry Advil. It's the same thing. You never know when you're going to need to pop some Advil. I'm telling you what. So you're welcome. Another thing coming up is the U.S. Open of Surfing.
Oh, yeah.
I'm really excited for that.
End of July into August.
Yep.
Yeah.
25th, maybe?
I think this year we're going to have surf. This summer has been nonstop pretty much. South Swells, there was a combo swell recently. But coming up, also, speaking of surfing, there's a swell coming on the 17th, 18th, 19th. They're kind of predicting right now. Hurricane swell off of Mexico right now.
Oh, yeah, it was supposed to be like kind of cloudy that day.
This thing is spinning right now, and it's going to give us waves 17, 18, 19. Big hurricane swell. There's something behind it developing as well. Like, once the hurricane season kind of starts, it's like a perfect... the ingredients are down there for one after the next, especially with the water warming with El Nino. That just promotes, hurricanes, tropical storms. When they hit the colder water is when they kind of fall apart and dissipate. And that's usually when they get up to us, they fall apart. But if our water starts getting warm too, those hurricanes can last. I remember years ago, I started just rambling about this, but there was one that was just offshore of Malibu, and it wasn't too far, sending waves straight in, massive. But we'll see. So maybe we'll do a video, I hope, that we can get down there, because I kind of like being able to cover that. There's another spot that I think is going to go for that. So we'll see. We
still want to do another, we have more beach days ahead of us. We also, we ordered another flavor of Henry's Secret ice cream. Yeah, I couldn't resist this one.
Yeah.
It was caramel vanilla. Come on.
That's
I couldn't resist that.
Yeah.
So we're definitely going to do that and try that soon. And I'm really excited.
That's the third batch.
Listen, it's good. I can't deny it. I'm telling you, best.
They need to bring back the strawberry again, because
I still have one, thankfully.
Oh, you still have a whole one?
Yeah. I bought 2 of them.
Lord of mercy.
You're welcome.
That's amazing, because I was trying to nurse the first one, oh, it's almost gone.
No, yeah, you have to be really careful.
Well, the good thing about that stuff is that you can have 1 or 2 bites and you're good.
It's very rich.
You can just open it up real quick, have a couple, and then, okay, moving on with my day.
Yep.
Um,
It's really, really good. I'm very curious as we get into different seasons, and hopefully they're still going, like what they're going to create.
I'm sure they'll
If you
do a
don't-
pumpkin and a.
Yeah, if you don't know what we're talking about, there's a whole video where we went to pick it up. If I can, I will make sure I link it in the description box. I should be able to, but I just need to remember to. But yeah, I think you're right. Like I'm sure there'll be like a pumpkin, something. Well, hopefully like an apple, maybe something like
some cinnamony, whatever.
This is my segue though. Speaking of fall.
Another segue. We got 2 segues in this episode, you guys. I don't know if you're keeping track.
I think it's all been a very good.
Well, yeah, no, but the segues, the specific ones that now you're literally calling them out. You're like Babe Ruth going,
I am like Babe Ruth. I kind of want to get myself a little like a graphic that goes across the screen when it's like me on a Segway when I do a Segway. Can you imagine it? And it's like beep 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 beep. And then
don't tempt me.
No, I segue and then I point like Babe Ruth, and then that's it. You're welcome, everyone.
I think you start. The Segway rolls up. You stop. You point. And then you take off.
Katie's segues.
I mean, even just going across with, and then,
It'd be great. This is why he's with me, folks.
Oh, man. Yeah, no, we could do that somehow. Figure something out.
AI is going to be our friend for this.
Yeah.
Anyway, though, back to what I segued into, Halloween. What?
Yeah.
Isn't this like... It felt so strange looking at Halloween merch yesterday. Like, because that's the day we filmed it.
It's funny.
Was it yesterday or the day before? I don't even know.
Day before.
Days are blurring.
It did feel weird, but then it didn't at the same time. I don't know how to explain it.
I think we're so used to it being this weather. So that is what I don't know how to explain it. It feels like summer usually.
Yeah. I mean, it's odd because normally for that time of year, the days are getting shorter and you can feel it and the lighting's changing.
Yeah.
That's what I noticed. That's just me. But like August is when the lighting starts changing. The angle of the sun starts changing.
August is so great for so many reasons.
And that's when the natural part of me goes, Halloween?
Yeah.
Or if it's like an afternoon and it's a little breezy out, it's kind of cool and the kids are back to school kind of
it's kind
time.
Of crisp.
Yeah. And that's when you're like,
yeah.
Halloween.
And not that we have like an actual like definitive autumn season like you would have
but
in like Colorado maybe.
Once in a while we've gotten fall weather here that's fall for here.
This last year we kind of did a little bit. Yeah. I think so.
And I remember it as a kid sometimes, I remember both. I remember it being hot, but I also remember it being like chilly.
And it does get cold at night again, no matter what. So
it's rained before,
You're right.
But it didn't feel weird to look at this stuff. I don't know why.
It did for me.
I kind of separate myself of like, I'm looking at this stuff. I'm not necessarily in the mood or excited yet, but I'm objectively looking at it going, yeah, that would be cool. That would be cool. I could do that any time of year. I'm not necessarily
I
like
get what you're saying.
Okay. I'm not in the vibes yet.
But okay, I think for me, there was I'm trying to remember exactly where it was at. It was at Michael's, and there was like that animatronic-y looking like skeleton thing that you looked at, and I was like, am I really seeing this right now? Like, I think that you
had like a flashback. Like,
yeah, like I'm just like,
wait a minute.
How is this?
What month is this?
We also found out that Hobby Lobby doesn't even sell Halloween merch. Like, one of my friends called me. First of all, a lot of you commented, but one of my friends called me and was like, they don't ever sell Halloween merch. And I was like, I didn't know that like at all. Have you not seen those comments?
No, I was busy. I didn't look at comments. So.
Well, I did. And so all of them are coming in, which are so nice to let me know. But I had no idea.
Yeah.
But they did. Again, I'm going to kind of count it though, because they had pumpkins. So pumpkins count as Halloween, right?
I think fall. But like, I think.
Following. You know what word I can't really say a lot? It just doesn't feel natural to me as Summerween. It's just not a word I would use ever.
Because, for me, the that part of the word Halloween shouldn't be on its own.
The
ween? It just shouldn't be on its own.
That's your reason.
Like Hallow? Hallowed be thy name. Hallow works. Hallow.
That's your reasoning.
Hallo. That's what the Dutch say. Hallo. But ween just sounds. It doesn't sound like they can't live without each other. It's like
Greta's half ween.
weenie, not ween.
She's upset.
Okay.
Just kidding.
Anyways, I digress.
Yeah, it is one of those things, though, even though it technically is like Summerween, that's not a word I would ever use in normal everyday life.
Well, it's because we don't necessarily adhere to it, because I don't know what it actually is.
I think it's just when, like, you're somebody who, my theory is, actually, no, somebody left a good comment. They said the pastel-y stuff is more a push on Halloween during summer. So it's lighter, it's more like pastel, it's more colorful. So it's like a form, it's a subset of Halloween. We are getting really deep on this.
It's just it's just a great marketing angle to try to get people to start earlier with buying the stuff, and so that there's a bigger, market. I get it. That makes sense. I would too. It's a very popular time of year, and so much so that there's like halfway that people celebrate halfway to Halloween. People
halfway to Christmas even.
Yeah, and I mean, they've got the permanent maze out in Vegas.
I'm totally one of those people. I'm in the camp of, if it makes you happy, you are on this floating rock for, an unknown amount of time. Yeah. If something makes you stoked and happy, by all means, I'm like, go
follow
for it.
your bliss, everyone.
Really, if you're not hurting anybody and you're not pissing people off, go for it. Do your thing. Yeah. I think it's fun to look at Halloween stuff. Yeah, I really do. Like,
I've always been into it.
It's fun.
I've always been into making a haunted house, and always been into, we used to go to the magic shop back in the day, because there wasn't, at least where I lived in the Valley in LA, there wasn't necessarily, aside from Hollywood costume, which was far away, you would go to the magic shop to get your Halloween like masks. That's where I got my Yoda mask, official Dawn Post Yoda mask. Like, so to have like, places like Home Depot and Target have all this Halloween stuff, it's so cool. It's like, I feel like such an old person. Like, we have to go to,
I really enjoy it though. Like, and I also realized we've been covering stuff like that on Halloween. Even when we did just mostly Disneyland content, we still kept Halloween shopping as a thing. So I kind of think we've built up a little bit of an audience for that. And so if the audience likes it, we like it, we're going to do it. So expect more of that.
It's fun when we roll up to Home Depot or one of those places and they've got everything set up. And we're like, it's the first time we've seen it for the year. We're like, yes.
It's always such a blast.
I get all like, okay, hold on, get the camera. Let me see where I got to start. I don't know, hold on.
Well, I have to say, I felt that when I was in Costco and I saw those animatronics. I was like, I can't believe of all times you're not in here with me.
I know. Me and Greta were in the car. Yeah,
I have to say that you do get kind of like giddy and excited, and I don't know, it's just fun.
Do you remember for a second we weren't even going to go by Costco because we'd already been there and seen the skeleton, and we thought, they're not really going to have much else, and we're like, should we go by there? Yeah, we should. Let's just go by.
You know what drove me to go though is I thought, I wonder if they have the Halloween like rugs. You want to know what the irony is? I showed them on the video. The two Halloween ones, the ones with the dogs, they didn't have it.
What about the haunted house one?
No, they only had the fall ones, which just
maybe they'll get them back. I don't know.
I hope so. The lady I talked to, she was like, "Oh, they'll probably restock them," and I'm sitting there going, "If I missed out." But then again, do I have rugs from last year? I don't know. Like, I don't remember. I know I have the Christmas ones for sure because I got the gingerbread house and the.
Yeah, I feel like you do. I don't know. I feel like you do.
Worst case scenario, I just have to get them from another store. But I like to have two by the front door. It's very serious. It's very serious.
Yeah.
Speaking of something serious, though, it's a little segue.
There it is. There she goes.
The live streams. We need to talk about that. As you know, we had announced that we're going to start doing weekly live streams. Look at Greta. She came and sat she put her head on my lap because she knows it's a serious subject. She gets it.
She does.
We announced that we were going to be doing our weekly live streams, and we have not been able to stay on a weekly thing with those. unfortunately, life has just been happening, and it is really, really difficult, and it's been difficult.
I think we underestimated that because of the fact that we're doing a lot of different stuff than we used to. And some of it involves deadlines. Some of it involves like this is happening on this day.
Yeah.
So sticking to, any kind of schedule like that is so difficult because it'll be like, oh, next Friday there's a whatever, like, oh no, we have a live stream. And it's like, yeah, but this is the only time that there's going to be this or.
Yeah. In addition to that, though, we did have some unexpected stuff come up within our family.
Excuse me, yeah, but
that
still.
is taking time. So that is another part of it too.
Yeah.
And we're not just trying to make excuses. We're trying to tell you what's going on, how it's happening in our lives, and apologize for,
Well, yeah, because we kind of didn't really foresee that, I guess, is the point.
Yeah.
Like it's our fault, obviously, because it's just hard to predict, on certain levels, and then there's other stuff, the unpredictable or the unexpected family stuff or something else or, so.
Yeah. So that being said, what our solution is going to be, we are going to try to maybe at least do it like maybe once a month or something like that. We're talking about what we can what we can do,
to keep it around.
Yeah, to kind of keep it around because it is important to us.
Because it's really just a scheduling issue. It's not really we love doing them and it's super fun. It's just like when. And it's almost like we can't really stick to a schedule. They're just going to have to be, when we can. And we'll try to announce it beforehand.
Yeah, that'll be the thing is we'll try to announce it in enough time ahead so
like,
you'll
hey, in 2 days we're going to do it, or hey, tomorrow we're going to do this.
Yeah, at least you'll know 24 hours. But that being said, though, we just wanted to apologize and explain, what was going on with that whole thing, and it kind of snuck up on us. When like something's happening and you don't even like recognize, and then somebody will comment and you're like, oh my gosh, like I don't know, even with a calendar, a schedule, like somehow, just stuff happens.
Yep.
But that being said, we appreciate your understanding and sticking with us because we just love having you here. Another thing we are doing this month, this is semi-important for some people, but Nordstrom's anniversary sale.
Oh, yeah.
I just wanted to tell you all that I'm going to do my very best to get a video so you guys can see my picks. I'm already like going through right now because I think they've already released like what is going to be with the sale.
Oh, so you got like a preview.
Yep. I have saved Nordy notes. I have so many Nordy notes saved that I am going to do a haul possibly. And I think we are going with YouTube to the preview. I'm pretty sure. So expect that sometime this month. One of those two videos or maybe one or two or both or
all of them. No, I
don't know. But anywho, so that's kind of what's been going on. Is there anything else you want to tell the class?
Let's see.
We need to make more pizza.
I've been wanting to make more pizza since the day after we stopped. I was even willing to we have, pre-made like those flatbread crusts or whatever. I'm like, I don't even care. I'll throw cheese on that and throw it in there. I just want to play with that thing a little bit, you know, and like use it again and see how it does with like different things. Like it doesn't always have to be Katie's amazing homemade dough.
It's so easy though. So I definitely want to do it. I think we might try and do some for dinner tonight.
Oh,
if we do, we'll try to film it.
Because we do have that mozzarella from Costco.
Yes, we did.
Got to use it.
Yes, we do.
Buffalo mozzarella.
More cooking videos will definitely be coming.
Yeah.
I'm planning on at least one or two of them that I'll be filming within the next few days here.
More backyard videos coming.
Yes. We have some. It's just been a little hot, and I know that I say it's hot, and then in New York it was like 103. So we can't complain about the heat, but
we can mention it.
Is hot for me.
We can just mention it.
Yeah, we'll just mention it.
Yeah, it's a little uncomfortable.
It's a little uncomfortable.
I don't prefer it.
I don't prefer it.
I do not require it.
I do not require. What does he say? No corrective lenses tonight, Papa Giorgio?
I do not require them.
So good. Vegas Vacation. I could watch that again.
That, by the way, I don't know if you guys saw in the Vegas video, I'm still tripping out about the thing we found downtown with the mint, you know, at the,
That was so cool.
we found the old frontage of one of the old hotels buried under the wall of
we need to visit that every time.
It's so neat. Like I've been thinking about it a lot, but anyways, that was my last thought. That's it.
That was your last thought, and you're done.
And scene.
But thank you so much for tuning in and watching and listening to us for this last, I don't know how long. We really appreciate the fact that you guys take time out of your schedule and your busy lives to tune into our channel and support us. A lot of you have purchased the pizza oven that we showed, you know, the inflatable tent, things like that. And just know that if we are ever doing those reviews or talking about things, like, we are really keeping it 100. So you can rest assured knowing that we're doing our due diligence.
That's true. Thank you to our Patreons, our members, and of course you guys for watching, and we will see you on the next one.
Yes.
Best Life and Beyond. Bye-bye, everybody.